G'day everyone, welcome to Froggy Friday. Welcome back and thanks for joining me. So anyone that is new to my channel and you're not sure what Froggy Friday is where a whole heap of us get together each Friday and create frogs. Now this was started probably nearly 12 months ago by myself and Karen from the Dragon's Cave. And since then, we've had Lula from Nerd Goblin Art, Tim the Bass Resonator, and Gert from Gert Creates joining on the fun. And now we're getting so many resin artists, new and old, joining in on the fun every Friday, which is absolutely awesome. So if you're new out there too, or old, and you want to join in the fun, just get in contact with one of us guys, and yeah, we'll let you know how to join in on the fun. So what are we doing tonight? We're going to do like an ice cream frog. So as we're working upside down, we've got to start with what goes on top, which are sprinkles. So I've made up 2 ounces of my Let's Resin epoxy and super crystal clear. So I'm happy about that because I'm only new to Let's Resin epoxy. And when I first got it, I didn't think it was real clear, as clear as my normal resin when I first mixed it. But could have been because I first used it, it had to travel a long way to get to me here in Australia. My cup could have been dirty, all sorts of reasons. But I've mixed it up, I've chucked it in my debubbler, and it's come out super crystal clear, so I'm really happy with that. So I've already popped in my eyes for my frog, which you just need to put in a drip of UV and cure it. And I've also done the same with my custom lips. Hopefully you can see them down there. So nice simple stage tonight. Just going to pour some resin in our little froggy dude. And we're just going to add our sprinkles. Now hopefully, hope being an operable word, they don't just all fall into the center. So I'm only going to put a few in and I'll babysit it for a while. And if they do all fall into the middle, I'll wait for it to get tacky and then I'll pop some more in the sides. So let me just grab a little spoon because I just want to see if I can get some down the front of our little frog. And I do want them to sink into the resin. So I'll watch them for a while and push them down. I'll push some down now. But as I said, they might just all go into the middle, which I don't want them to. So we'll only push a few down. And I'll babysit this because we sort of want them all spread out through our clear resin. We just don't want them down the middle. So we'll see how I go with that. And I'll come back when I'm ready for the next level. So see you then. So this layer has cured. So we've got our sprinkles. Now, some time ago, I was doing something, can't even remember what. I pulled this out of a frog, but it's come in handy to use as a template because it's about the same level as where that is. So what I did, I want to put chocolate. I put this washi tape, chocolate drips, and you can get it in coloured, the chocolate one, and you can also get it in like a honey drips, which is awesome. Get that from Temu. I'll have all the links and everything in my description box. So what I did with that, I've got a scrap piece of acetate and drew out just a little template. So it's there. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of around there. And then I stuck on 2 bits of my chocolate washi tape. I've still got the plastic on the back, but I sort of cut down the little drips. I want them to be pliable, and they're sort of cut down to my template. So you want that to go in there, but I don't want to fill that whole section up with clear resin because we want to put in some vanilla ice cream. So what I'm going to do, probably end up taking the plastic off the back, but I want to stick that down, and I'm going to do that with my UV, and I'm also going to sort of stick down all these drips with UV. So I need to coat them, stick them down, cure them. This is going to take some time, and I'm going to have to do it off camera so I can see what I'm doing. But I'm sure you guys will get the gist. So yeah, it's just a matter of bending back. I'll probably put a layer down of UV first and then stick that bit down, cure it. And then I'm going to go through and make sure these are all UV'd in place. That way, once they're covered with UV, I can then add an ice cream layer, so like white epoxy. Because if I just fill this up, it'll take up nearly the whole lot of my frog in clear, and we won't have room for our ice cream or our cone. That is the plan. So I might just do this bit first on camera, but I'll have to do the little drips off camera. So let's just put in a thin layer of UV. Make sure that I've got all my little bubbles and things out, and spread it around. So while I'm spreading that, it should remove most of the bubbles. So yeah, basically just want to put that thin UV coating just all over that flat layer. I shouldn't have to torch any bubbles, because basically while I'm pushing all this around, it sort of pops those little bubbles anyway. But I'll check that before I put down my chocolate. Oh, got my door shut and my dog's trying to get in. Okay, I'm going to do the rest off camera. So I'll come back when I have cured all this, and I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I'm not going to lie, that was quite difficult. Just while I got my resin mixing for our next layer, I thought I'd give you a look. So I'm expecting to have lots of bubbles, divots, and all sorts of stuff on the other side. So it's not going to be super perfect. So I'm sure I'm going to have to do a major fix-it job once he's demolded, just to fix up all the divots, bubbles. But yeah, I think I got there with great difficulty, mind you. So I just basically went section at a time. I think I started in the middle of each section and just put UV resin behind each of the chocolate drips and then just cured each section at a time. Did it with my torch, front and back, and then I put it under my lamp. So hopefully I've cured it enough. Yeah, I knew it was going to be hard to do, but yeah, I think it was harder than what I thought it was going to be. So as I said, I'm sure there'll be a major fix-it job at the end, but that's okay. Didn't know what else to do. So now we've got to do our ice cream. And oh, resin's ready. So yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm going to fill it up. Probably most of the way, or maybe to the till it starts creeping up the feet and the hands, because I want to leave my last layer for the ice cream cone, so the cone. So that's the plan, Jan, I think. So I'm just going to get my resin. I've made up just 3 ounces of my Tea Expert, my 1-to-1, because I wasn't sure how much resin I actually needed. What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. Gosh, a bit lost. Let me just get my resin. I don't want to show you my new mixer yet because I haven't done my review for it. Oh gosh. What's going on here? Oh no. Got stuff happening everywhere here. Right. So I thought I'd try, I haven't tried this. So it's just a cheapie from Temu. I think it was Temu. Was it Temu? I think so. No, it was Amazon. So I got a black and a white. So I have given it a good shake. And I haven't done my sides on my bottom yet because I'm going to mix it anyway. So I'll do my sides now. So I don't think I'm going to add any sparkle or anything like that because I just want to do vanilla ice cream. So that's just going to be white, basically. Try to get this off my stick. Give this pigment paste a good stir. So I've just noticed I've got some other pigment paste sitting to the side and somehow it's all leaked everywhere. That's why I was saying, oh no. So I'm going to have a nice mess to clean up. Now I think I'm going to need some more paste because it's still a bit on the translucent side. So as you probably all know, we've copped a lot of rain this last week. Luckily, where I live, it hasn't been too bad. But those other people in like round Taree, devastating. They got so much. I can't believe how high that rain came up. It's so devastating. People just lost, their houses, and water just comes straight through. It's unbelievable. So we got a fair bit of rain here. I don't know how much now, to be exact, but we didn't get flooded, thank goodness. We've got a lot of parts around here where I live that do generally flood, because we do have a big river system right next to us, not right next to the town. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. We only copped a couple of days of rain, so. And we hadn't had rain for ages, so basically just soaked in here, which was lucky. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the debubbler, and I'll come back when it's ready to pour. Back again. Oh, and disaster diverted. What I thought was pigment paste leaking everywhere. It wasn't. It was isopropyl alcohol, thank goodness. My new beautiful bottle has had a blowout. I don't know why. It's not working properly. Always something. Gosh. Anywho, back to the video. So I'm just going to pour this in now. It's just come out of I've actually put it in the vacuum chamber. Don't know how much to put in. We're just going to wing it, basically. So this is going to be our ice cream layer. Hopefully I got enough UV around our little drips. Okay, let's just see where that gets us. Because we need some ice cream cone as well. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the toes. I think we're just going to have ice cream cone. So I think that's good. Yep, I think we'll just leave the rest for ice cream cone. What do you reckon? Too easy. I'll just give this a little spritz. Not that it really needs it, but find something to put that in. All right. I'll come back when this is cured and we're ready for the next layer. So see you then. This layer has cured, and I got out my Aussie Sand by Archery Creations because I thought that would be a good ice cream cone colour. Looking a bit manky, but with a bit of stir. I haven't used it for a while, so it's thick. So I'm using my Platinum 360 Plus because it's a fast cure. And let's give this a quick mix. So yeah, I haven't even mixed up my resin, but I'm mixing it all together now. So I'm just going to make sure I mix it for 4 minutes. So I'll mix this and I'll come back when I've mixed it all up and we're ready to pour. So you can see the colour. I reckon it looks like ice cream cone. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so mixed up my resin. Very bubbly, always is. this resin. I'll give my resin a spritz. We'll give our frog a spritz. So hopefully made up enough. But I've got a couple of things I want to do as well after we demold. And I'm sure I've got a few bubbles and things to fix. But there's a couple other little things I want to do. So just make sure we get into those toes and fingers. So it does cure within 4 to 6 hours, just depending on the depth of your resin. But the only thing is, it is really bubbly, this resin. But I will babysit it for a little while and try to get out as many bubbles as I can. You can always use your heat gun, but when it's this full, it's a bit hard. You don't want to blow it over the edge. And it is quite a thick resin. But I could have put it in a bit of a heat bath. Today would have been ideal, but I didn't. So I'm just going to give it a little helping hand or foot. So we want to make sure that we get this resin up into the toes and the fingers. Hopefully it won't be too bubbly. I can't put this one in the vacuum chamber. This actually makes more bubbles. That's a good sign. We can see out some of our chocolate drips. So I'm going to put a little bit more in. I'll try and dome it. Okay. Another spritz, which I'll be doing for a little while. Hopefully I won't break that surface tension. Might even have to take a little bit out. It's looking a bit full. And I'll find something to put this colour in. Very attractive on its own, this colour. But it does look like sand, but it also reminds me of something else that's not real appealing. Oh. All right. I'll come back when we're ready to demold. So it's been a few hours and I've had the joy job of cutting old net off a 750 metre net. No, cutting rope, sorry, off a 750 metre net. The joys. So while I was doing that, this is cured. Okay, got my gloves on because I reckon I'll need them because we might be a bit sticky. Do you reckon it worked? Got a little pesky bubble right there. I knew I'd get one, especially with this 360 plus. But, I'm sure there's a few to fix on this side. Did you reckon it worked? All right, stop stalling, Lisa, and demold it. So the feet are a little bit bendy. Look, see the bubble factor? That's okay. It sort of looks like an ice cream cone with bubbles. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. I can hear a magpie coming. Oh my gosh. Where's bird? I hate demolding when they're bendy, but get back to this net. Okay. Win win. Woo-woo. Okay, are we ready? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh my god. It sort of worked. Yay. Oh, I thought the bubbles would be so much worse. Don't you get into anything, Bindi. Oh, I've got a loose magpie in here, so I have to be quick. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. But I haven't finished yet. I had a little bit of the whites come through and leaked down there, I think. Yeah, I think that, yes, it has. But that's okay. Ice creams aren't perfect, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. The chocolate drips. I'm actually, I thought it'd be so much worse. So I'm pleasantly surprised. See, there's a big bubble there. That's got to be fixed. Sort of something there, but that's okay. But the rest, yeah, it's not too bad. Huh. Wow. Check the eyes out. A little bit messy around there, but this side's good. Huh. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to go and do a few little repair jobs. I actually want to draw on, you know how the ice cream cones are sort of crisscrossy? To get that effect. So I'm going to go and do that. Bit of trimming. Yeah, and I'll be back. So I'll see you soon. Woo! So, all done. So I had to fill a couple of little holes and I just drew sort of the crisscrosses on for the ice cream cone. Sorry, got a frog in my throat. Very funny. So you want to see? And I added something. So here's a little FroggiCream. What do you reckon? I had to have a cherry on top. A little bit big, but that's all I had, so we just have to go with it. So Yeah, hopefully you can see the little sort of crisscrosses that I drew on to hopefully make it look like an ice cream cone. Oh, sorry, here we go with the frog again in the throat. My gosh, hope I'm not getting sick. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. A little bit rough, but you know, is what it is. But yeah, something different. And also, I did actually have some resin left over, so of course, I had to do a hippo. Isn't she cute? She's sort of a little marbled pink hippo. So I've got to finish eyes. I haven't finished eyes, but I will. So yeah, hopefully you like that. And don't forget to go and check out the collaboration playlist, which is in the description box. Go and check out everybody else's Froggy Friday videos, see what they've been up to this week. And if you do want to join, doesn't matter how big or small your channel is, just send us an email or any one of us guys, and yeah, we'll add you to the playlist. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. Thank you to my wonderful subscribers. As always, love you guys. You guys are awesome for all your likes, shares, comments. Oh, love it. Keep it coming. And if there is anything you're interested in, I list them on my website. So go and check it out. If you can't find what you're looking for, just send me an email because I might not have put it on the website. Now, always busy, always something to do. Just like today, cutting off rope from a 750 metre net. That was most joyous. Not, but you got to do what you got to do. Hey, so I'll see you very soon for the next one, and stay tuned for the glamour shots. Bye.